Have you ever wondered if staying silent could be more powerful than speaking up? In today's world, we're told to stand our ground, speak our truth, defend our pride. But here's a question. What if that approach is exactly what's holding us back? Imagine this. What if the real strength, the kind that brings true peace and self-mastery, is hidden in moments of silence? Most people think that silence means weakness, that not fighting back means you're giving in. But Stoic wisdom shows us something radically different. Silence can be the most potent weapon, the clearest path to inner power and resilience. Think about it. How freeing would it be to know that you can face criticism, anger, rumors, even loss, and still find calm in the storm? In this journey through ancient wisdom, we're going to uncover how silence isn't about inaction. It's about choosing your own peace over the chaos around you. And by the end, you'll know how to turn life's hardest moments into your greatest strength, all by mastering the art of silence. Ready to explore a power few dare to embrace? Let's dive in. Lesson 1. When criticized unfairly. Have you ever been criticized unfairly? Maybe someone questioned your intentions, doubted your abilities, or spread unfounded judgments. It stings, doesn't it? Our instinct often tells us to respond, to defend ourselves, to correct the narrative. But what if we didn't? What if silence could be our most powerful response? Imagine this. Someone throws a harsh, unjust critique your way. Instead of reacting, you stay quiet. Not because you're weak or you're conceding, but because you're choosing to stand above it. Think about it. When we respond to criticism with silence, we're doing something profound. We're saying, "Your words don't control me." The Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius, believed that what truly harms us isn't the criticism itself, it's our reaction to it. Imagine taking that to heart. Instead of letting someone's unfair words ruin your peace, you pause, you breathe, and you simply let them fall away, untouched. So here's a question for you. Can silence really be stronger than words? Can holding back actually make you more powerful? And how would your life change if, next time someone unfairly criticizes you, you simply let it go? Lesson 2. In the face of boasts. Have you ever felt that urge to jump in when someone's bragging? Maybe you've got a story that could top theirs, or maybe you want to remind everyone that you're no less impressive. But what if you didn't? What if, instead of jumping into the spotlight, you chose to stay silent? Imagine the impact of that moment. Everyone's listening to the bragger, but there you are, calm, composed, almost untouchable. That silence? It's not just an absence of words, it's a presence of strength. It's showing that you don't need to flaunt your worth. It's like saying, "I know who I am, and that's enough." Let's pause here. Think about it. What would it feel like to have that kind of quiet confidence? To be able to stand in a room and let someone else take the stage, while you're completely at ease, completely unaffected. In Stoic terms, that's power. Can you see it? By choosing silence, you're setting yourself apart, showing that your value doesn't hinge on comparison or recognition. And here's a question. What would change if next time someone brags, you didn't feel the need to match them? What if your silence spoke volumes without saying a single word? Lesson 3. When dealing with anger. Think about the last time you were angry. Your heart raced, your thoughts spiraled, and maybe you said something you later regretted. But what if, in that heated moment, you chose silence? Could silence really be more powerful than a burst of anger? Imagine this. Something sets you off. Your pulse quickens, the words form on your tongue, ready to explode. But instead of speaking, you pause. You hold onto that silence. In Stoic philosophy, silence isn't just withholding words, it's regaining control. It's the space where reason can step in, where you can reclaim your strength before anger consumes it. What would happen if, in the next argument or frustration, you didn't let anger take over? How would it feel to hold that silence, to let the heat of the moment pass while you stay calm? Epictetus, a renowned Stoic, taught that true power lies in mastering our reactions, not being mastered by them. So here's the question. The next time anger rises, could you choose the power of silence? Could that pause, that breath, be the key to your calm, your clarity, your strength? Lesson 4. Amidst unfounded rumors. Have you ever been the target of rumors? Those whispers, those stories that twist and distort the truth. It's tempting to jump in, to defend yourself, to set the record straight. But what if you didn't? What if instead of reacting, you chose silence? Imagine this. Rumors swirl around you, people talk, they speculate. Yet you stand there, calm, unshaken. No rush to explain. No need to fight back. In that silence, you're showing strength. You're saying, I know who I am, and the truth will speak for itself. The Stoics believed that our reactions are what define us, not the rumors, not the words of others, but the way we respond. Think about it. How powerful would it feel to let rumors fade, to refuse to fuel the fire, to know that your silence is stronger than any defense you could give? Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, said we control our reactions, not the perceptions of others. So what if your silence could be louder than any words? So here's the question. The next time someone spreads a rumor, could you choose the strength of silence? Could you let your actions, your integrity, and your inner calm speak louder than anything else? Lesson 5. When coping with loss. Have you ever experienced a loss so deep it leaves you speechless? In those moments, words feel empty, don't they? But what if, instead of rushing to fill the silence, we embraced it? What if silence could be our way of honoring what was lost? Imagine this. You're carrying the weight of grief, but instead of drowning it in noise, you find a quiet space within yourself. You allow the silence to settle, to become a companion. The Stoics believed that silence isn't just an absence of sound, it's a presence of acceptance. In that silence, we don't run from our grief. We face it. We feel it. Think about how different it would feel to let yourself grieve without the pressure to move on or get over it. In the silence, there's no timeline, no rush, just stillness. And maybe in that stillness we find strength we didn't know we had. Marcus Aurelius said that loss is part of the natural flow of life. To accept it without resistance is to find peace amidst the pain. So here's the question. Could silence be a pathway to healing? Could embracing the quiet after loss allow us to find resilience where we least expect it? Lesson 6. When confronted with ignorance. Have you ever faced someone whose ignorance seemed unmovable, like a wall blocking any understanding? Maybe it was someone who dismissed your ideas, spoke without knowledge, or clung stubbornly to a narrow view. But what if, instead of arguing, you chose patience? What if silence could be your answer? Picture this. You're confronted with ignorance, but instead of frustration, you let go. You decide not to correct, not to argue, but to rise above it. In that quiet choice, you show something profound. You're saying, I don't need to control others' opinions. I have my own strength. The Stoics believed that real power lies in knowing when to be silent. They taught that patience and grace in the face of ignorance isn't weakness, it's wisdom. It's understanding that not every opinion needs correcting. Not every word deserves a response. Think about how liberating that could be. The freedom of releasing that need to change others. So here's the question. The next time you face ignorance, Could silence be your strength? Could you let patience, not frustration, shape your response? Imagine the power of that quiet confidence, the strength that comes from simply letting go. Lesson 7. When targeted by rumors. Have you ever been the target of rumors or gossip? Those twisted stories that misrepresent who you really are. It's natural to want to set the record straight, to explain, to defend yourself. But what if you didn't? What if you chose silence and let time speak for you? Picture this. Whispers circle around you, speculations fly. But you, in a moment of pure strength, choose to stay quiet. You decide to let your actions speak louder than words. Stoic philosophy teaches us that our true character doesn't need defending. It's strong enough to stand on its own. Think about it. How freeing would it feel not to correct every mistaken opinion, every judgment? Marcus Aurelius believed that what others think is beyond our control, but our response is fully within our power. And sometimes, silence is the most powerful response we can give. So here's the question. The next time someone spreads a rumor, could you trust in the strength of silence? Could you hold steady, letting the truth reveal itself over time? That's the power of patience, of self-trust, of true resilience. Lesson 8. When facing injustice. Have you ever faced a situation that felt unfair? Something that seemed completely out of place, where logic or morals felt twisted? Our first instinct is often to push back, to fight against it. But what if we responded with integrity and purpose, without letting anger or impulse take over? Imagine this. You're at the center of an injustice, but instead of giving into rage, you become a calm, steady force. It's a powerful act. Silently, you let your integrity speak louder than any outburst. It's as if you're saying, without words, I'm greater than this. Stoic philosophy teaches us to respond to injustice, not with retaliation, but with character. Think about the strength in that. What would it feel like to face injustice, knowing that your true power lies in staying on your path, unshaken? Stoicism reminds us that the world may try to throw us off balance, but what truly matters is how we choose to respond. So here's the question. The next time you're confronted with injustice, could your calmness be your greatest weapon? Could your response be a model of resilience, something that inspires and transforms? Lesson 9. When insulted. Have you ever been insulted, truly, unfairly insulted? Maybe it was an attack on your character, your choices, or even your beliefs. The natural reaction is to defend yourself, to argue back, to prove them wrong. But what if, instead of reacting, you chose to stay silent? Imagine this. You're on the receiving end of a harsh insult. Your mind races, ready to fire back. But instead, you take a breath. You pause. In that moment, you're making a powerful choice. You're showing that their words don't control you. You control you. The Stoics, like Epictetus, believe that when we react to insults, we're actually giving away our power, letting our emotions be provoked by someone else's words. But choosing silence? That shows mastery over yourself. It's a reminder that dignity isn't something they can take from you. It's something you hold. So, here's the question. The next time someone insults you, could you embrace that silence? Could you show strength in your calm, letting your restraint speak louder than any comeback? Because in the end, your true power isn't in the words you throw back. It's in the control you hold within. So, after hearing all this, ask yourself, are you ready to apply this wisdom in your own life? Can you imagine facing life's challenges with the calm, silent strength of the Stoics? Picture how powerful you could become, not just reacting to what life throws at you, but choosing your responses with control and clarity. What would change if you mastered the art of silence and resilience? If you're serious about transformation, this journey doesn't end here. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to dive deeper into Stoic wisdom and discover how these timeless principles can reshape your life. And if you're eager to go even further, there's no better place to start than Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, a powerful, affordable guide to building inner strength and peace. You can find it on Amazon, with the link pinned in the first comment below. Don't wait to start your journey. The path to a stronger, more resilient self is right here. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.